It's been a while, Chuggies, and boy howdy do we have some shit to say. Climate change, more layoffs, and bullies are all on our radar this week, and should be on yours too, most likely. I'm Slender Sly, and this is the Chug.
You're watching Beer and Loathing's Chug, the best source for beer stories that may or may not have pissed you off last week. These are the stories that got shuffled under the rug or have been covered to death on the internet by everyone else and needs their final send-off, Beer and Loathing style. We stir up that outrage one last time so you can get good and pissed off and move on to the new shit that'll piss you off this week.
Rising temperatures, aka climate change, are threatening Belgium's sour lambic beers because apparently no one in Belgium has heard of temperature controls. Easy fix. Suck it, science. Next! New publication, the Colorado Sun is leading off with many, many words about hazy IPAs and their booming entry into the Great American Beer Festival's judging portion. So, much like new breweries, new publications are leaning on the hazy IPA style to make an immediate impact. Cool story, bro. Next! This one, I don't know, this one's weird. Miller Coors is laying off a bunch of people, which is kind of befuddling because, unlike a lot of their other counterparts, they don't have a fancy pants craft division they recently acquired to use as a human PR shield to justify the moves. See, craft evangelists, this is what happens when craft starts winning. People lose their jobs. You did this! Now before we move on, and I refuse to move on until it's time, we went out to talk to some individuals on how this is affecting the lives of Miller Coors employees. So let's go to that tape.
I just don't understand. Why can't those craft beer evangelists just leave us alone? All we want to do is provide for our families.
Why, I can't even feed my family anymore.
It's true. Her tits ran totally dry.
They have.
How am I gonna get drunk if the dark my chair away? I'm gonna have to downgrade to a peasant vehicle. Do you know how embarrassing it'll be to show up at the tennis club in a Corvette?
Our hearts and minds send thoughts and prayers to those affected in this tragedy.
No one's dead, you only fired them.
Oh, thank God, our life insurance policy lapsed months ago. Good riddance, suckers.
Baby's going hungry. Is this what you wanted, craft beer? Yep. Thanks for watching the Chug. That was an awkward pause, but my teleprompter is running really fucking slow this week. This week's beer is a special one as my friends over at Ursula Brewing in Aurora, Colorado were the lucky recipients of a cease and desist letter from Funky Buddha Brewing, aka Constellation Brands, aka just laid off like 60 people, aka paid a stupid amount of money for Ballast Point in 2015, aka owns Corona and a bunch of other unflattering brands, aka beers that taste as skunky as the weed company they want to buy. Almost made it. I didn't even think about doing that until just now. Well, turns out Ursula's crustless PB&J Porter is too close in name to Farty Butthole's No Crusts beer. That's their name of their beers, No Crusts. So clearly, Foolish Butthead is coming to Colorado because why else would they do a cease and desist? The last crustless released by Ursula, so to speak, is Wednesday, September 19th. Dave, Chris, Scott, anyone else I've met at Ursula, this dome slam of crustless, as it will always be known in beer lore of our future generations, is for you. The rest of you, and you guys too, come back next week to see what pissed you off this week. Oh, peanut butter jelly time.